Adolescence. It's a time for learning, a time for exploring, a time to make mistakes. Yet, what if those mistakes could cost you your life? For thousands of South Africans, it does. South Africa has the highest number of people living with HIV in the world. And although we know this disease is completely preventable, 1/3 of all new infections are young people between the ages of 15 and 24.
The AIDS epidemic in South Africa wiped out nearly an entire generation of people. And it was grandparents and it was parents. And you can imagine what that does to a country when you have that many families broken apart.
To have several decades go by in that state of emergency left us with millions of children orphaned and not having that structure at home where they had the support from a parent or two parents that could tell them the truth about HIV.
As much as South African youth and youth anywhere are the same, the difference is the extreme poverty in parts of the country, the unemployment rates, the drug abuse, the gender inequity, all of this added on top of the normal pressures that any adolescent faces. Everybody has a story about a mistake they made when they were a young person, but you make that mistake in South Africa and you quite literally could be risking your life.
The mission of the Charlize Theron Africa Outreach Project is to invest in African youth to keep themselves safe from HIV.
We are grant makers, first and foremost.
Program grants and also capacity building grants to make their organizations more effective and efficient.
We see our role as a connector. We network on behalf of our grantees, and we also spotlight their work.
We seek out community-based organizations that are in direct contact with the youth and that use really innovative ways to engage this group that's really hard to reach.
It's an emotional journey when you're lucky and fortunate enough to be invited into that space, because it's a very intimate space to sit down with a group of young women talking so openly and in such a raw way about the everyday challenges that they face.
I for one feel like that NGOs which help focus more on women, the victims actually, but don't focus more on the males who actually do this to us.
I can really relate to a lot of these young girls who are falling through the cracks. The ones that we really have to start paying attention to, the ones that are 8 times more likely to become HIV positive than men.
She's saying rape is a violent, hateful action. It's heavy, and that's why they report it, and that's why they fight against it. But she's saying, why would we report the beatings, especially if it's by our boyfriends, because we love them and we don't want to lose them.
I sit with those women and I realize that we have to keep fighting and we have to support each other. And when I say that, I mean that those women in that room need to support each other, but we need to support them.
It's hard, and it's hard. But when we're growing up, abazali bethu they teach us ukuthi kumele sithole kubo, but the truth is kumele uyithole la.
Sitting here today with all of you as a woman, I feel empowered, and I want to thank you guys for empowering me, because I think sometimes we forget how great we are, and sometimes we forget how we shouldn't let people treat us the way they might be treating us, or that we should leave a relationship. So I just want to say today, as a fellow woman, I feel so inspired by all of you. Because people like you back there, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you right there. I'm gonna come over there right now. We're together. Together. We're together, right? We're together, all of us. We are honored to support you. We're honored to be part of, a small part, in all of this amazing work that you do.
CTAOP was officially founded in 2007.
And originally provided seed funding for a mobile health unit that was working out in KwaZulu-Natal.
We're about to walk into one of our mobile clinics over here that's working in this area today.
And since then, we've really honed in on the type of work that we are supporting, focusing on that age group of 10 to 20-year-olds, looking at behavior change and how are we supporting young people in keeping themselves safe.
Yeah, we all know what this is, huh? Do you know that condoms come in different sizes?
CTAOP is looking for programs that are holistic in nature. It's more than just education. Have an engagement piece that speaks to young people. Our goal is to support these organizations so that they can reach and empower more young people.
They are truly changing the way that organizations should approach youth development and attacking HIV.
Hi, everybody, hi. This is what we call a group hug, right? I brought some friends with me from America. Do you guys see them? Can I introduce them to you guys? Yes. All right.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. Hi, girls. Hi.
She's one of my good friends, yes.
Can you girls tell us what you love about this program?
Last year, December, I nearly got raped. So I've been depressed for quite long until I came to this safe space. And now I feel better. So like, so I got help.
Yeah. It's good. Maybe because of your experiences here, you'll help other people. That's pretty powerful when you think about that, right? Hmm? You're a strong girl. Strong girl for sharing your story with us. Do you guys feel safer here? Yes. You do? Yes. You know what? There's nothing more powerful than a woman, but a group of women, oh boy, watch out. Yeah. You guys, this is a lot of power right here in this room, right here. You guys believe that, right? You believe that you can actually make change happen, right? You sure? You just touched my boob.
We started CTAOP with the belief that we can stop AIDS. 10 years later, I believe that more than ever. And that's because I see what these young people are capable of.
When I think about the future of CTAOP, we're really thinking about how do you empower the leaders of tomorrow by giving them resources and opportunities today.
In working with youth, you're working with an entire generation. And what can you do to empower them and give them the tools to be able to negotiate safe sexual relationships and to know their rights?
They are the generation that can end this epidemic, but they can't do it alone. We're moving towards something that could very well be the legacy of this generation, and that could be the legacy of we ended AIDS.